At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. Located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160, you can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com. News is also brought to you by Barry Levinson and Associates, Pahrump's Bankruptcy Center. When it comes to important matters like bankruptcy, call an experienced, compassionate attorney. Call the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. Call 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Tire Works Total Car Care. Not your typical tire and service company. Guaranteed lowest prices on tires. Your one-stop shop for all automotive needs. Call 775-751-6100 or 702-365-TIRE.
Tonight on News 46, the district attorney files charges against Sharon Broadhead.
And the Nye County Sheriff's Office busts a large-scale marijuana grow.
And the Public Utility Commission investigate concerns from Utilities, Inc. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, September 16th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. Topping our news tonight, 7 months after the tragic fire that claimed 4 lives, criminal charges have now been officially filed by the District Attorney's Office on 30-year-old mother of 5, Sharon Broadhead.
Sharon Broadhead is now facing 3 counts of child abuse and neglect. Mrs. Broadhead lost her 3 sons, Brandon Smith, age 5, Zachary Broadhead, age 4, and Elliot Broadhead, age 16 months, and a family friend, 24-year-old Crystal Smiley, whom all died in a structure fire that occurred on February 9th of this year on Prospector Street. Broadhead was arrested just days after the fire by the Nye County Sheriff's Department and charged with multiple counts of manslaughter and child abuse causing death. She was released on her own recognizance. District Attorney Brian Kunze waited to file charges on Sharon, stating that he wanted all the evidence to be received and reviewed before he moved forward. According to statements by the Sheriff's Department, they believe that one of the children started the fire and that Sharon was not properly supervising them. This is still a point of contention. Months before the fire, Sharon and her husband, Anthony Broadhead, were separated. They remain separated and are in the process of divorcing. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A multi-agency operation led by the Nye County Sheriff's Department busted a marijuana growing operation in the hills outside Pahrump. However, the suspects are still at large.
On Wednesday, September 14th, a multi-agency task force consisting of personnel from the Nye County Sheriff's Office, the United States Forest Service, Bureau of Land Management, Las Vegas Metro Police Department, North Las Vegas Police Department, Drug Enforcement Agency, and Nevada Department of Wildlife conducted a narcotics operation in the Carpenter Canyon area of the Spring Mountains, just outside of Pahrump. The operation was for the purpose of removing and extricating a large-scale marijuana growing operation that had been previously discovered in a very remote region of this area. Law enforcement personnel hiked into the area and came in contact with 2 unidentified Hispanic males wearing camouflage clothing. These individuals immediately ran away and eventually disappeared deep into the heavily wooded mountains of this area. They were not apprehended. Law enforcement eventually removed 1,075 full-sized and budding marijuana plants. Nye County Hazmat had been placed on standby for the removal of these plants. A full-size Nye County hazmat dump truck was completely filled to capacity with these plants. Ongoing investigation continues into those who are responsible for this growing operation. Those present representing the Nye County Sheriff's Office were the Narcotics Unit and the Street Crimes Unit. Nye County Sheriff's Office would also like to thank the Nye County Hazardous Materials Team for their participation. Their professionalism and their dedication to the job at hand is always at the highest level. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
The Public Utilities Commission met with customers and representatives of Utilities, Inc. yesterday at the Commissioner's Chambers in the Calvada Eye.
The Public Utilities Commission is investigating Utilities, Inc.
Yeah, that's wonderful, isn't it? It's about time they did, they got on that. There was a meeting yesterday over at the Calvada Eye. We had about 40 people come in, 30 to 40 people from the locals that are on UICN service area. And the Public Utilities Commission was taking comments about odor, double billing, late charges, opening the office back up, potentially opening the office back up, and why they closed it. And that lasted about 45 minutes or so. And then UICN took about an hour and a half to do a dog and pony show about how big they are, how many companies they have, how many presidents, vice presidents, and why they have to charge the rates they do. And then they went back into the public comment again, and then they said they were going to go back at their office. And one of the things I asked them was about Blag Road, and I really didn't get much comment back. I told them I was quite upset that they wouldn't go after their contractor to fix that road. Wendy come back and said something about Brian Coonsey told her that something or another. I don't remember. I was out for a few minutes during that.
We're talking about Wendy Barnett.
Yeah, Wendy Barnett, the local CFO or whatever of Utilities, Inc. Local regional manager, I guess, and she has 7 utilities to deal with, not just Pahrump.
Exactly, and then in turn, we're going to sue Spirit Construction Underground instead of Utilities, Inc. Utilities, Inc. is completely off the board as far as us or Nye County suing them?
No, I think that's going to be up to Brian Coonsey, who he's going to go after. I think he's going to name more than one organization. Obviously, Spirit was the one, but I believe they've also filed for or going bankrupt right now. And hopefully their bond will stay in effect, that we'll be able to access that.
I do have to ask about the ruling that recently on the Willow Creek Golf Course, and saying that Utilities, Inc. is not responsible for the upkeep and the smell and the things that's going on right now with that.
Well, that's partially true. Once they deposit their effluent into that pond, it's no longer their responsibility. Mm-hmm. They are responsible for that smell, and that was brought up quite a bit. Mm-hmm. There was quite a bit of documentation given to them. Mm-hmm. Patty Grubb, one of the local people there close by, gave them lengthy documentation, as well as I did. And it's been going on for quite some time. It's in their contract for running the treatment plant that odors not to be allowed, and yet they continually get away with emitting odors left and right over there. And
Part 2 of this story will be featured on Monday night's newscast.
And folks, the Pahrump Regional Planning Commission voted not to allow a kennel in the residential neighborhood. News 46 brought you the story last month about Joyce Storto, who applied for a conditional use permit for a commercial kennel that would have allowed up to 18 small breeding dogs on just under an acre of land on Sally Circle here in Pahrump. That's right. After hearing testimony from 8 opponents, only 2 of the RPC members, Vicky Parker and Terry Hand, voted for it. 98% of the people within 600 feet of the residence said they didn't want a kennel in their neighborhood and contacted Commissioner Gary Hollis regarding their concern. The neighbors also submitted a petition which had a total of 18 signatures. And folks, here's Zach Fuentes with our look at entertainment this week.
I'm Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week. Well, we're starting off with some sad news. Actor Andy Whitfield succumbed to his battle with cancer on Sunday. He died at his home in Sydney, Australia. He was only 39 years old. Whitfield was diagnosed with a blood cancer known as non-Hodgkin's lymphoma back in March of 2010. The diagnosis forced Whitfield to quit working on the show that he is famous for, the Star's original series, Spartacus, Blood and Sand. Andy Whitfield was also in other series, actually, like movies such as All Saints, Gabriel, The Strip, McCloud's Daughters, The Clinic, and Packed to the Rafters. His wife Vashti said that he was surrounded by his family and friends when he lost his 18th-month battle to cancer. Well, even more sad news, actor Cliff Robertson died on Saturday at a hospital in Stony Brook, New York, the day after his 88th birthday. He died of natural causes. Robertson was well known for his roles in PT 109, where he played the part of the president at the time, John F. Kennedy, Charlie, for which he won an Academy Award for, and most recently as Uncle Ben in the Spider-Man trilogy. His career spanned over half a century. And our last sad story. Last Thursday, actress Mary Fickett died in Callao, Virginia at 83 years of age. Complications due to Alzheimer's disease was the cause of death, according to her daughter. Fickett was best known for her role in All My Children as Agnes Nixon, the part she played since the very first episode of All My Children back in 1970, up to 1996 when she left the show to take care of her sick husband. She did come back in 2000, however, to guest star in a few episodes. Now, if you didn't know this, ABC has canceled All My Children because of changing viewing patterns. The final episode will be shown on September 23rd. The September 21st episode, which is coming up, will be dedicated to Mary Fickett. Okay, that was the last part of the obituary parts, but we are still going to talk about somebody who is deceased now. Michael Jackson died 2 years ago, but his estate earned over $310 million, which was more than enough to cover his previous debts. His mother and children will receive $30 million in addition to some unnamed charities. His mother, Katherine Jackson, plans on selling the Encino estate where Jackson and many of his siblings grew up. Now her and his children are living in a leased home that's worth $10 million. Last August 19th would have been Jackson's 53rd birthday. But this October, a tribute is planned for Jackson. It's going to have some of our most famous stars of today. So I will keep you updated on that. I'm Zach Fuentes, and that was your entertainment this week.
You know, I was a huge Michael Jackson fan back in the day.
Well, he lived here, right? I mean, that was the...
Well, that's true. He did build a house here. Edward Holmes, I believe, built his house.
Okay.
But it was kind of supposed to be a secret, so we couldn't find it. We tried. Because they actually did it in another name, and anyway. But yeah, I used to listen to Michael Jackson quite a bit when I was a teenager.
Nothing wrong with Mikey.
Hey, he had the moves.
Well, folks, as we head into our first break on this evening, here's a message from our good friends at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hi, I'm Jess Simmons, the bingo director here at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel Casino. A couple things. Tonight and tomorrow night, Randy Anderson on our stage bar. Come on down for good country music. That starts at 7 o'clock to midnight. Randy Anderson on the stage bar. Also, we're continuing our $21,000 cash giveaway. Every hour on Friday and Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. till 9 p.m., we have 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., we have a $200 cash drawing. And if any unclaimed prizes will roll over into our 9 p.m., we get a $1,000 Maverick gift card, plus all the $200 that was not present that won that day. So, got lots of money to be given away here tonight. Come on down. Bingo. Of course, we got our lower buy-ins every Sunday and Monday at all sessions, and every day at the 9 and 11 o'clock session is our lower buy-ins. Every day at the 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., we got no split pots. And we got our 18-game special tonight at 7 o'clock. Come on down. It's a lot of fun. We got 18 games. They all pay $100, and we got a $500 coverall. Then we also have 11 p.m. session on Friday and Saturdays. Everybody, all buy-ins receive a mystery gift. And it's also double pay on the N2 games at 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturdays. Come on down the Nugget, and looking forward to seeing everybody here. Thanks. Bye.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Their healthcare center is now open in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
Welcome back to News 46, and now, Pahrump, you're going to have a chance to meet Dr. Abrams. He's the only ophthalmologist that operates out of Desert View Hospital here in Pahrump.
I've been in Southern Nevada for the last 10 years. I graduated from UCLA and University of California, San Diego. I've been in Las Vegas primarily for the last 10 years and in Pahrump for the last year. We started operating in Pahrump Hospital with cataract surgery and eyelid surgeries approximately 3 months ago, and we've been very successful to provide that care locally in Pahrump.
Now, why is it important to be able to provide local care like that in Pahrump?
Cataract surgery is generally a simple procedure. It takes about 10 minutes. But to prepare for it and to travel to Vegas and coming back with several different post-operative visits is very difficult for patients. So we've been able to do that locally since it's a quick surgery. Patients can go home the same day and the travel time is much less.
Okay, and what other surgeries do you also provide?
I do corneal transplants, pterygium, eyelid surgeries, and Lasik. For some of those, we have to go to Las Vegas.
Okay, now the corneal transplant, I understand that you were working on doing the first one ever here in Pahrump.
We are actually setting that up, and we should be able to provide that in the next few months.
This is a really great service to have here in Pahrump, especially for our seniors who have cataracts. And to contact the Abrams Eye Institute, call 702-304-9494.
And folks, here's West Star Ranch Animal Rescue with this week's Save a Pet segment.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
Hi, I'm Eileen. I'm here at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue located at 780 East Mance, and I'm here today with Buster. Buster is a pit bull mix, and he's all ready to go. His adoptable fees are $75, and our hours of operation are 6 days a week, closed on Tuesday. Our location again is 780 East Mance. Our phone number is 727-9273. That's 727-9273 or 727-YARD.
If you would like to sponsor Save a Pet, give us a call at 727-9400. To adopt, donate, or contact West Star Ranch, call 727-9273.
Well, in August, Nevada's unemployment rate rose to 13.4%, up from 12.9% in July. After declining in each of the first 5 months of the year, this is the third consecutive month the state has seen an increase in the number of jobless.
The rate equates to 176,200 people out of work in the state. For Nevada's sub-state labor markets, measures of unemployment changed little or increased slightly. In the Las Vegas Valley, the unemployment rate increased 0.2%, raising to 14.2%. That's pretty high. It marks the fourth consecutive monthly increase.
And the jobless rate in the Reno-Sparks area remained unchanged at 13%. In the Carson City area, the rate of joblessness increased 0.1 to 12.7%. In the Elko region, the unemployment rate fell 0.1 to 7.4% in August. Overall, the United States unemployment rate is at 9.1%.
That's pretty high. Okay, police and FBI agents arrested a drug suspect in Alameda, California on Wednesday, but not before mistakenly trying to raid a home across the street belonging to a network TV reporter and her political consultant husband.
Yes, right. Alameda and Martinez, California police together with FBI agents pounded on the door of CBS News contributor Priya David Clemens and her political consultant husband Alex Clemens at their home at about 7 a.m. Alex told the San Francisco Chronicle that he peered out the window and saw 4 guns raised at his face.
Several agents pulled him outside and put his hands behind his back, apparently preparing to handcuff him. Martinez police were searching for a 43-year-old San Ung who made bail after being arrested in August in connection with an indoor marijuana growing operation. Officers didn't realize that Ung had sold the 4-bedroom home to the Clemenses about 3 months ago and is renting a home across the street. Thank you for that help.
Talk about just a rude awakening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of not so rude awakenings, it looks like our weather's going to be nice. At least that's what I saw earlier.
I know, and I was expecting a little rain today, but I guess 40% chance means there's a 60% chance it won't rain, right?
That's right. Well, we'll see if we got any more around the corner. Zach's going to be here with a look at your weather right after the break.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey there, welcome back to News 46. I'm Zach Fuentes here with your weather. Today, we did have a chance of some thunderstorms in the afternoon. We'll see if that happens. It's not really cloudy out right now, but you never know. We had a high of 90 degrees, winds coming out of the south at 7 miles per hour, and our gusts at up to 24 miles per hour. Now, in Vegas and Henderson, all the way down there, they're having wind advisories. They have winds at up to 70 miles per hour. So if you're going to be going down there this weekend or anything, just look out for that. It makes it kind of difficult to drive and stuff, especially down in the mountains and everything. So do take care. Our pressure's holding steady there at 29.97. Our UV index is at 8, very high, and our humidity at 33%. Our sunrise was at 6:27 a.m., and our record for today was back in 1937 at 107 degrees. Tonight, we're looking at mostly clear skies, a little bit of clouds in there, a low of 68 degrees, that's pretty nice. Winds to come out of the southwest at 6 miles per hour, and our gusts at up to 22 miles per hour, pretty windy still. Our humidity to go up a bit there at 40%, and our sunset's looking to be at 6:52 p.m. Our record for tonight was back in 1941 at 49 degrees. Tomorrow, we're looking at mostly sunny skies, you know, maybe a little bit of clouds here and there, but not that much. A high of 89 degrees and a low of 66 degrees at night. Winds to come out of the south-southwest at 5 miles per hour, and our gusts at up to 14 miles per hour. Our UV index is at 8, which is high, and our sunrise is looking to be at 6:28 a.m. Our humidity to be at 27%. Our 7-day forecast Saturday, it's going to be a little bit cloudy there. Not too much, though. High of 89 degrees. Sunday is going to be pretty sunny. Looking at a high of 91 degrees. Monday, 89. Up until Friday, we're not going to have any clouds. Friday is going to be kind of cloudy, though. Not seeing any triple digits there. They're gone for a little bit. And our overnight lows are in the 60s. So that's going to be pretty nice in the evening. Today's worst weather was in Black Mountain, Oklahoma, so you can see that graphic because that's kind of neat, where they had rain and thunder. Back to you.
Thank you, Zach. Happy 18th birthday, Brittany. We are so proud of you. Brittany is the daughter of Ginger Tyra of First Move Fitness now. Wow, she's all grown up.
They grow up so fast.
They do. She's a beautiful girl, too.
Also, a very happy birthday to John O'Donnell.
And Teen Night will be held tonight, sponsored by the library in cooperation with the Nye Communities Coalition, St. Martin's Episcopal Church. I can't pronounce anything tonight, you guys. Come in at 5:30 to 8 p.m. for free karaoke, food, and fun.
And don't forget that tonight is a concert fundraiser for Pahrump Valley High School's music department at the Sweet Corner on Frontage Road next to Domino's Pizza. Please attend this important cause from 5 to 8 p.m. and help our local kids continue their music education.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. And you want to talk about the races. The races will begin at 7 p.m. tomorrow night at the Pahrump Valley Speedway. Bring the family for lots of fun and excitement. For more information, go to PahrumpValleySpeedway.com.
And folks, your friends at Domino's would like to let you know about their September specials. If you mention KPVM, they have 2 large pizzas with up to 8 toppings for $10.99 each, or 1 pizza for $12.99.
Sounds good. And we just have so many announcements tonight. Remember that the Rotary cash giveaway is coming up soon for the $10,000 cash giveaway. You can call KPVM for tickets if you would like at 727-9400.
And folks, I think that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
And from everyone up here on KPVM, we wish you a safe evening and a great weekend, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night, or on Monday night, rather.
That's right.
I want to work too hard. And folks, that's going to do it. Well, until then, good night, Pahrump.
Good night.